Winter presents a unique opportunity to transform living spaces into havens of warmth and sophistication through the timeless appeal of shabby chic and French elegance. This decorating style, with its perfect balance of worn beauty and refined grace, creates interiors that feel both luxurious and wonderfully lived in. As the temperatures drop and days grow shorter, these design elements bring comfort and light to every corner of the home.
Welcome to Rustic Elegance. Let's embark on a journey through the beauty of rustic decor, celebrating the warmth, simplicity, and natural charm of this timeless design.
Shabby chic and French elegance, winter decorating ideas for timeless beauty. The marriage of shabby chic's casual elegance with French provincial style creates an atmosphere that's particularly suited to winter's intimate mood. This approach celebrates the beauty of imperfection, weathered finishes, soft textiles, and collected treasures, while maintaining the sophisticated restraint characteristic of French design. From subtle variations in white and cream to the thoughtful incorporation of winter-inspired pastels, this decorating style creates spaces that feel both fresh and timelessly elegant. Beyond mere aesthetics, this winter-ready interpretation of shabby chic and French elegance focuses on creating environments that nurture and comfort. Each element, from the careful layering of textiles to the strategic placement of lighting, contributes to spaces that invite relaxation and connection during the coldest months. This comprehensive guide explores how to bring this enchanting style to life throughout your home, room by room. 1. Cozy French cottage, winter entryway decor with vintage charm and warm textures. Creating first impressions. The entryway sets the tone for your home's winter transformation, serving as a transitional space that welcomes guests from the cold into your warm sanctuary. A distressed wooden console table or antique bomb chest, its chalk paint artfully chipped to reveal hints of previous colors, provides both functionality and focal interest. Above, a Baroque-style gilt mirror or vintage Trumeau mirror with a whitewashed frame reflects light and creates the illusion of expanded space. Complete the vignette with a mercury glass table lamp, weathered zinc planters filled with faux lavender, and a vintage-inspired coat rack featuring ornate hooks. Layer the space with a hand-knotted Persian runner in muted tones, wire-brushed hardwood flooring, or reclaimed terracotta tiles. Layered comfort. Winter demands thoughtful layering of textures and textiles in the entryway. A vintage wool runner, perhaps in muted blues or soft grays, provides warmth underfoot while introducing pattern and color. Woven baskets, their natural textures complementing the French cottage aesthetic, offer practical storage for winter accessories while contributing to the overall design scheme. A collection of vintage coat hooks, mounted on reclaimed beadboard, combines functionality with shabby chic charm. Seasonal accents. Winter-specific decorative elements enhance the entryway's seasonal appeal without compromising its elegant foundation. Mercury glass lanterns cast a warm glow during dark winter afternoons, while arrangements of dried hydrangeas and white winter berries in weathered zinc containers bring natural elements indoors. Soft throw blankets, casually draped over a distressed chair, invite guests to wrap themselves in warmth while removing boots and coats. For authentic French cottage charm in your entryway, focus on creating layers of visual and tactile interest. Source genuine vintage pieces from antique markets or restore modern items using chalk paint and distressing techniques. Add warmth through strategic lighting with vintage-inspired sconces and candlelight. Consider incorporating reclaimed architectural elements like vintage doorknobs or antique tiles to add character and history to the space. Two, elegant winter tablescapes. Shabby chic dining room decor with timeless appeal. Setting the foundation. Winter dining takes on a magical quality when framed by shabby chic and French elegance. Begin with an extending farmhouse table or a Louis XVI-style dining set featuring a naturally aged patina or a chalk-painted finish showing gentle wear. Layer vintage Battenbourg lace tablecloths, hand-crocheted table runners, and French toile table linens in ivory or ecru. Anchor the space with a distressed sideboard or vintage break-front cabinet showcasing collections of ironstone pitchers, transferware plates, and crystal stemware. Overhead, install a dramatic crystal chandelier or vintage French country pendant light with candle-style bulbs. Add depth with a hand-knotted wool rug and faded florals, while architectural elements like carved medallions or antique ceiling tiles create visual interest above. Incorporate a zinc-topped serving cart, antiqued mirrored plateau, and collections of silver-plated serving pieces to complete the elegant foundation. Curated collections. Build your tablescape with a carefully curated collection of vintage and antique-inspired pieces. Mix patterns in your china, focusing on delicate florals and subtle geometrics in soft winter whites, pale blues, and silver grays. Tarnished silver candlesticks of varying heights create romance and drama, while vintage crystal glasses catch and scatter light across the table. Consider incorporating family heirlooms or meaningful pieces that tell a story and add personal significance to your winter gatherings. Natural elements. Bring the quiet beauty of winter nature to your table through thoughtfully chosen centerpieces and accents. Create arrangements using white ranunculus, paper whites, and silvery dusty miller, housed in weathered French zinc vessels or milk glass vases. Scatter pine cones painted in chalk white or silver along vintage lace runners, and incorporate delicate winter branches for height and architectural interest. Three. Warm shabby chic bedrooms, layering linens and rustic elegance for winter nights. The art of bedding. Transform your bedroom into a winter sanctuary through the artful layering of sumptuous textiles and vintage-inspired furnishings. Begin with an upholstered headboard in Belgian linen or a hand-painted French provincial bed frame, complemented by antique nightstands with marble tops. Layer the bed with Egyptian cotton sheets featuring hem-stitched details, vintage-inspired matelass coverlets, hand-quilted European shams, and delicate eyelet pillowcases. Add depth with a chenille bedspread, cable knit throws, and French toile duvet covers in soft pastels. Complete the sanctuary with mercury glass table lamps, porcelain wall sconces, and silk-shaded floor lamps for layered lighting, while vintage hat boxes, needlepoint footstools, and carved dressing screens add character. Furniture with character. Anchor the room with furniture pieces that exemplify shabby chic charm. A vintage iron bed frame, painted and gently distressed, provides an elegant foundation. Pair with painted wooden nightstands showing natural wear, and perhaps a beautiful armoire with glass panels and a whitewashed finish. Each piece should feel as though it carries its own history while contributing to the overall peaceful atmosphere. Ambient lighting. Winter bedrooms require carefully considered lighting to create warmth and ambience during long, dark evenings. Crystal chandeliers with aged brass finish cast romantic light, while vintage table lamps with silk shades provide softer illumination. Consider adding wall-mounted sconces with mercury glass shades for additional layers of light, and scatter vintage candlesticks for evening ambience. Create the perfect winter bedroom by focusing on both aesthetics and comfort. Source high-quality linens that improve with age and washing, and invest in down or down alternative duvets for warmth without bulk. Mix new and vintage pieces to create a collected look. Try antique French linens paired with modern matelass coverlets, or vintage quilts alongside new Belgian linen shams. For furniture, explore authentic antique pieces or learn techniques for achieving genuine-looking distressed finishes on newer items. 4. French-inspired living rooms, winter elegance with pastel hues and antique decor. Sophisticated color palette. Winter living rooms benefit from a refined palette that brings warmth while maintaining elegance through carefully curated furnishings and accents. Center the space around a rolled-arm sofa in natural linen or a pair of Bergera chairs with distressed frames and damask upholstery. Incorporate a French-carved coffee table, gilded étagères with glass shelves, and a painted Louis XV-style console table for storage and display. Layer the room with Belgian linen curtains, hand-knotted Aubusson rugs, and silk throw pillows in soft pastels. Think blush pink, powder blue, and sage green. Add character with gilt sunburst mirrors, antiqued wall sconces, and carved architectural fragments as wall art. Complete the sophisticated atmosphere with alabaster table lamps, porcelain garden stools, weathered wooden trunks serving as side tables, and collections of vintage books with marbled end papers displayed on floating shelves. Furniture arrangements. Create intimate conversation areas perfect for winter gatherings by thoughtfully arranging furniture. A vintage French settee, reupholstered in natural linen, pairs beautifully with Bergera chairs featuring distressed frames and subtle damask fabric. Add character with accent pieces like a marble-top side table or a painted wooden coffee table showing authentic wear. Each piece should contribute to both comfort and visual interest. Decorative elements. Layer your living room with accessories that enhance its winter appeal. Vintage mirrors with ornate frames amplify natural light while adding architectural interest. Display collections of antiqued mercury glass vessels, vintage books with worn leather bindings, and white ironstone pieces on painted étagères or rustic wooden shelves. Incorporate winter greenery through potted paperwhites or arrangements of white roses in weathered French confit jars. Five. Winter mantle magic. Shabby chic fireplaces with frosted elegance and soft lighting. Foundational elements. The fireplace becomes a natural focal point during winter months, demanding special attention to detail through layered accessories and thoughtful styling. Begin with an antique wooden mantel featuring ornate carved details or a limestone surround with aged patina, complemented by a vintage brass fireplace screen and cast iron andirons. Above, center a gilt trumeau mirror or architectural salvage piece flanked by crystal wall sconces and carved wooden corbels. Style the mantel with mercury glass hurricane lamps, antique silver candlesticks, and aged zinc planters filled with preserved boxwood topiaries. Layer in vintage French confit pots, porcelain cache pots, and weathered picture frames displaying botanical prints. Complete the focal point with a hand-knotted hearth rug, a copper coal scuttle repurposed as a planter, and a collection of white ironstone pitchers arranged asymmetrically for visual interest. Seasonal styling. Layer your mantel with winter-specific elements that maintain shabby chic sophistication. Mercury glass candlesticks of varying heights create sparkle and warmth, while vintage white ironstone vessels filled with paper whites add living beauty. Incorporate delicate garlands made from silver-tipped pine branches or frosted winter berries, allowing them to drape naturally for an unstudied elegance. Lighting design. Enhance your mantle's winter appeal through strategic lighting. Vintage crystal sconces flanking the fireplace provide ambient illumination, while carefully placed candles in mercury glass holders create magical evening atmosphere. Consider adding a vintage French chandelier above the seating area to complete the lighting scheme and add another layer of elegance. Six. Shabby chic and beyond, winter decor ideas for every room with French elegance. Cohesive design strategy. Create a harmonious flow throughout your home by incorporating signature elements of French shabby chic style in every space while maintaining each room's distinct personality. In the kitchen, showcase collections of vintage enamelware, copper pots, and ironstone pitchers on open shelving with bracket details, while bathroom spaces feature clawfoot tubs, marble-topped vanities, and Turkish cotton towels displayed on antique ladder racks. Home offices combine functionality with elegance through Swedish writing desks, linen-covered pin boards, and vintage filing cabinets painted in chalk finish, while mudrooms feature beadboard wainscoting, wire basket storage, and Victorian hall trees. Unify spaces with consistent elements like crystal doorknobs, aged brass hardware, vintage light fixtures with etched glass shades, and architectural salvage pieces repurposed as wall decor. Layer each room with natural textures through sisal rugs, linen Roman shades, and woven storage baskets, creating a cohesive yet individually tailored atmosphere throughout the home. Practical applications. Adapt shabby chic and French elegance to suit different rooms' functions while maintaining style consistency. Kitchens might feature vintage enamelware collections and aged copper pots, while bathrooms could incorporate antique silver accessories and vintage linens. Each space should feel considered and intentional while remaining practical for daily use. Seasonal transitions. Consider how your decor can evolve through the winter season and beyond. Core pieces should provide year-round beauty, while seasonal elements can be easily changed to reflect the changing months. This approach ensures your investment in quality pieces remains relevant while allowing for creative seasonal expression. Conclusion. The combination of shabby chic charm and French elegance creates winter interiors that feel both sophisticated and wonderfully livable. This approach to decorating celebrates the beauty of aged materials and collected treasures, while maintaining the refined aesthetic characteristic of French design. Through careful attention to detail and thoughtful layering of elements, you can create spaces that provide comfort and beauty throughout the winter season and beyond. This style's enduring appeal lies in its ability to create environments that feel both elegant and welcoming. By incorporating authentic materials, considering the play of light and shadow, and focusing on quality over perfection, you can develop interiors that grow more beautiful with time and use. As winter settles in, these spaces provide sanctuary and inspiration, offering perfect settings for both quiet moments and festive gatherings.